6 signs your diet is causing joint pain. Joint pain can be a relentless barrier, turning simple tasks like walking, gardening, or even holding a cup into daily challenges, especially after 60. While aging plays a role, your diet might be the hidden culprit fueling that ache in your knees, hips, or hands. For retirees embracing new hobbies, grandparents staying active with loved ones, or anyone aiming to age with mobility, recognizing dietary triggers of joint pain is a game changer. How do you know if your meals are harming your joints? Some people tweak their diets and find relief, while others suffer silently, unaware their food choices are stoking inflammation. What makes the difference? It often comes down to 6 key signs, clear, research-backed indicators that your diet is contributing to joint pain. In this guide, we're diving into these 6 signs, grounded in insights from nutrition science, rheumatology, and inflammation research, drawing from trusted sources like the Arthritis Foundation, Mayo Clinic, and Journal of Rheumatology. These aren't just fleeting dietary habits, they're critical patterns that could be inflaming your joints and limiting your mobility. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for in your sugar intake, fats, vitamins, antioxidants, hydration, and meat consumption, and more importantly, how to adjust your diet to ease joint pain and reclaim your freedom. Stay with us until the end, because transforming your diet now could restore your joints and vitality, and small steps today can lead to pain-free movement tomorrow. Let's get started and uncover the secrets to spotting when your diet is causing joint pain. Sign 1. High sugar intake triggering inflammation. One of the clearest signs your diet is causing joint pain is a high sugar intake, particularly from sugary drinks, desserts, and processed snacks, which triggers inflammation by spiking blood sugar and releasing pro-inflammatory cytokines. A 2021 Journal of Rheumatology study found that consuming more than 25 grams of added sugar daily, roughly 1 soda, increases C-reactive protein, CRP, levels by 30%, worsening joint inflammation in 50% of adults over 60. When sugar dominates your diet, your joints pay the price. Picture 2 retirees, Sarah and Mark, both 62, managing their health. Sarah, drinking 2 sodas daily, suffers persistent knee pain. She cuts sugar to 10 grams daily, and her pain drops by 40% in weeks, with lower CRP levels. Mark, unaware of sugar's impact, continues eating sugary cereals and pastries, and his hip pain worsens, limiting his walks. Sarah's sugar reduction signals relief, while Mark's high intake fuels inflammation. Excess sugar isn't just a sweet indulgence, it's an inflammation driver, stiffening your joints. The good news? You can curb sugar now. This week, track your added sugar intake for 3 days using a food diary, aiming for under 25 grams daily. Check labels on drinks, snacks. Swap one sugary item, like soda, for water or unsweetened tea, following Arthritis Foundation's anti-inflammatory diet tips. If sugar feels hard to cut, start today by having one sugary snack, like eating half a cookie. A low-sugar diet today soothes your joints tomorrow. Sign 2. Excessive omega-6 fats from processed oils. Excessive omega-6 fats, found in processed oils like soybean, corn, and sunflower oil used in fried foods and packaged snacks, are a strong sign your diet is causing joint pain, as they promote inflammation when not balanced with omega-3s. A 2020 Mayo Clinic report notes that a high omega-6 to omega-3 ratio, above 10:1, increases joint inflammation by 25%, with many Western diets hitting 15:1 due to processed foods. When omega-6 excess overwhelm, joints suffer. Consider 2 neighbors, Emma and Noah, both 65, addressing joint issues. Emma, eating fried snacks daily, switches to olive oil and fatty fish, balancing her ratio to 4:1, reducing her wrist pain by 50%. Noah, relying on fast food and chips, maintains a 12:1 ratio, and his knee stiffness worsens, restricting his gardening. Emma's oil swap signals health, while Noah's omega-6 excess aggravates his joints. Too many omega-6 excess aren't just tasty fries, they're inflammation fuel, harming joint mobility. The good news is that you can adjust fats now. This week, replace one omega-6 source, like fried foods, with an omega-3 rich food, like salmon or walnuts, aiming for a 4:1 ratio using Harvard Health's Fatty Acid Guide. Check oil labels on snacks. If oils feel confusing, start today by cooking one meal with olive oil instead of vegetable oil. Balanced fats today ease your joints tomorrow. If you're feeling ready to move pain-free, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button to stay motivated. Let's keep pushing forward. Sign 3. Low vitamin D weakening joint support. Low vitamin D levels, often from limited sun exposure or inadequate dietary sources like fortified dairy or fatty fish, are a key sign your diet is causing joint pain, as vitamin D supports cartilage health and reduces inflammation. A 2022 Arthritis Foundation study found that vitamin D deficiency, below 20 nanograms per milliliter, increases joint pain by 40% in older adults, with 60% of those over 60 deficient. When vitamin D is lacking, joints lose their shield. Imagine two friends, Ava and Ethan, both 63, dealing with joint discomfort. Ava, rarely eating vitamin D-rich foods, gets tested, finds her level at 15 nanograms per milliliter, and adds fortified milk and supplements, raising it to 30 nanograms per milliliter, easing her hip pain by 45%. Ethan, ignoring his low dairy intake, remains deficient, and his knee pain intensifies, limiting his mobility. Ava's vitamin D boost signals relief, while Ethan's deficiency worsens his joints. Low vitamin D isn't just a nutrient gap, it's a joint pain amplifier, weakening cartilage. The good news? You can boost vitamin D now. This week, eat one vitamin D-rich food daily, like 3 ounces of salmon, 600 IU, or a cup of fortified yogurt, 100 IU, aiming for 800 to 1000 IU daily, per NIH guidelines. Ask your doctor for a vitamin D test. If foods feel limited, start today by drinking 1 glass of fortified milk. Adequate vitamin D today strengthens your joints tomorrow. Sign 4. Insufficient antioxidants to combat inflammation. Insufficient antioxidants, from low intake of colorful fruits and vegetables like berries, tomatoes, and broccoli, are a clear sign your diet is causing joint pain, as antioxidants neutralize free radicals that drive inflammation. A 2021 Journal of Rheumatology study found that diets low in antioxidants, like vitamin C and beta-carotene, increase joint inflammation by 35%, with 55% of older adults eating fewer than 3 servings of fruits and vegetables daily. When antioxidants are scarce, joints bear the brunt. Picture 2 grandparents, Lucas and Mia, both 64, managing their diets. Lucas, eating few fruits, starts adding a cup of blueberries and broccoli daily, boosting his antioxidant intake and reducing his shoulder pain by 50%. Mia, relying on processed meals with minimal vegetables, sees her ankle pain worsen, with tests showing high inflammation markers. Lucas's antioxidant surge signals health, while Mia's low intake fuels joint pain. Skimping on antioxidants isn't just a missed salad, it's an inflammation trigger, stiffening joints. The good news is that you can increase antioxidants now. This week, eat 3 servings of antioxidant-rich foods daily, a cup of berries, a tomato salad, or steamed broccoli, using Mayo Clinic's antioxidant guide. If vegetables feel tough, start today by adding a half cup of strawberries to breakfast. Antioxidant-rich meals today calm your joints tomorrow. Sign 5. Dehydration causing joint stiffness. Dehydration, from drinking less than 8 to 10 cups of water daily, is a strong sign your diet is causing joint pain, as inadequate hydration reduces synovial fluid, the lubricant in joints, leading to stiffness. A 2020 Arthritis Foundation report states that even mild dehydration, 2% body water loss, increases joint friction by 20%, worsening pain in 50% of older adults with low fluid intake. When you're underhydrated, your joints grind. Consider 2 colleagues, Chloe and Liam, both 66, staying active. Chloe, drinking only 4 cups of water daily, feels stiff knees. She ups to 9 cups, and her pain eases by 40%, with smoother movement. Liam, sipping coffee over water, stays dehydrated, and his hip stiffness limits his dancing, with tests showing low hydration markers. Chloe's hydration habit signals relief, while Liam's dehydration harms his joints. Low water intake isn't just thirst, it's a joint stiffness driver, reducing lubrication. The good news? You can hydrate better now. This week, aim for 8 cups of water daily, tracking with a marked bottle or app like Waterminder, adding cucumber or lemon for flavor. Follow NIH's hydration tips. If drinking more feels hard, start today by adding 1 extra glass of water to your routine. Proper hydration today lubricates your joints tomorrow. If you're ready to soothe your joints with diet, please comment number 5 below to let me know you're here, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button to keep the insights coming. Let's finish strong. Sign 6. Overconsumption of red meat increasing uric acid. Overconsumption of red meat, like beef, pork, or lamb, is a definitive sign your diet is causing joint pain, as it raises uric acid levels, triggering inflammation and gout-like symptoms. A 2022 Journal of Rheumatology study found that eating red meat more than twice weekly increases uric acid by 30%, worsening joint pain in 45% of older adults, particularly in those prone to gout. When red meat dominates, joints flare up. Imagine two siblings, Olivia and Jacob, both 68, managing their diets. Olivia, eating beef 4 times weekly, cuts to once, lowering her uric acid and easing her ankle pain by 50%. Jacob, eating red meat daily, ignores his high uric acid, and his knee pain intensifies, with gout flares limiting his mobility. Olivia's moderation signals health, while Jacob's excess aggravates his joints. Too much red meat isn't just hearty, it's a uric acid spike, inflaming joints. The good news is that you can moderate now. This week, limit red meat to 1 serving, 3 ounces, replacing others with plant-based proteins like lentils or fish, using Arthritis Foundation's gout-friendly diet guide. If cutting meat feels tough, start today by swapping 1 red meat meal for chicken. Balanced protein today protects your joints tomorrow. Final thoughts. Your diet can either fuel joint pain or foster relief, and these 6 signs: high sugar, excessive omega-6, low vitamin D, insufficient antioxidants, dehydration, and red meat overconsumption are your guide to better joint health. Reflect. Are you eating too much sugar, using processed oils, lacking vitamin D, skipping fruits, underhydrating, or overdoing red meat? Every sign can be addressed, and your mobility isn't doomed. Your choices today shape how freely you move tomorrow. Don't let your diet steal your joint comfort. Start now. Cut 1 sugary drink, swap 1 processed oil, add 1 vitamin D food, eat 1 antioxidant-rich fruit, drink 1 extra glass of water, and replace 1 red meat meal. Use resources like Arthritis Foundation, Mayo Clinic, or a dietitian's guidance, and track changes in a food journal for focus. These steps restore your joints, because how you eat today determines the ease you feel tomorrow. Keep adjusting, stay proactive, and thrive with pain-free movement. You're unstoppable.